smile from the players. Difficult moment to be right now. There's different scenarios that we could have in the upcoming third and final match. Potentially, but
this game will decide the
really
champions,
man.
After playing 2 games.
But in the other hand, Juninho has proved to have solution
one
every
for
single
Brazil
chance
and one for that Thailand guy.
And you know, he needs to be accurate. He needs to be
this is the game, man.
With your chances from both players. So it's the right time to find out Richarlison rather than Ronnie. And it's time for Talency to be that efficient as well with those content he could make it. So we'll see, Harry. It's the moment has arrived.
The moment has arrived for the final time today.
Any of them
we are about
won the game, then he will be the champions,
man. It is game 3 of the best of 3. Forget everything else that's happened today. The winner of this game on your screens will be the winner of the Fame Your Game Cup 2024. Talent taking on Juninho. It is this time Thailand in the all-red strip, and Brazil have gone for their signature away strip, the white shorts, blue socks and shirts. Defending to do here though for Brazil as Talent looks for an early goal.
No.
Cleared away quite handily by Brazil in the end.
Let's see how these two play again into the final match. We saw some mistakes, some early doubting and who you pass your first early plays. We saw also some high pressure from Juninho that want to go for it from the very beginning. Taking his time, Talon Swiss choosing the right one. Now the mistake, we'll see now the counter. He's running with the ball. 2-on-1 on the right side. Fred running.
With the ball, man.
Wonderful defense by Auke. The defender, the left back from Thailand. Now quickly Sarachak going forward. Boumatan going to Chalet. And Chalet looking back to pass. Yes,
what a ball!
With a potential option to the cross. It's stunning.
Two Brazilian players go up for it and almost make a mess of it.
But it is, man.
In the end, cleared away. Possession stays with Talon and Sui for now, though. Talon has been so resilient today. Look at the passes here.
Wow, that's a great chance, man.
First for the real chance for Thailand, and Juninho knows that one has to be respected.
He's playing right. He's playing
very good chance
right now, man.
He had to try the first time shot. There's no other choice rather than that one. If he controlled, it was easy for the defender to regain that ball. Nice try, nice try. Really nice one. First opportunity of the game for this time. Talent Sui, the man from Thailand, that is going with everything he has to prove he's going to be the champion of this FIFAe Fame Your Game Cup 2024.
Well, we saw last time the ball was at the feet of the Thai goalkeeper. Saw Juninho be very patient, take his time. This time, Talon made the right pass and can start to build. Far side. Fred sticks a toe out, and now Marquinhos can take over and spring those blue shirts forward. It's just so attritional in that midfield. The likes of Richarlison have barely touched the ball for Brazil, and I think that's an important reason as to why we're seeing Thai supremacy here at the start in the first half of leg 3.
Look at the cross.
Cross coming in.
The rebound is in.
Oh, on the toe, the goalkeeper called in. What? It's Thailand who scores.
Thailand scores, man. Yes, let's go.
Quickest to react. The goalkeeper is not clinical enough.
The offside cannot.
Right place, right time. It's Talent.
No, man. Who
takes the advantage, breaks the deadlock after 35 minutes here in leg 3.
Let me say, Harry, I'm really looking to the faces of the player, and we have not to be that much intelligent to see that the worst scenario for the Brazilian is this one. Starting losing the game against a really defensive player, Talon Sui, regaining that rebound. He was really smart, looking for those crosses, finding, you know, secondary chances, because he knew from beginning it's difficult to score the header. But look at that one. In the third match, the lucky on your side, catching that rebound, his main forward, putting it into the net. 1-0 for Talon Sui, 1-0 in this final match that will change drastically the mood and the rhythm and the pace of the game, for sure.
Really good right now, man.
It flips this grand final on its head entirely. Talon is just the king of comebacks. I don't know how he does it. But there's been something mythical about the Thailand player here in Liverpool. It's been magical to watch. He just made the great escape out of the group stages and then won the marathon of the semi-final against his Peruvian opponents, ready for it. 3 penalty shootouts in a row. He lost the first one, so had to come back then. Lost game 1 of this grand finals. Now finds himself in game 3. 1 goal to 0. Still early on, but it's a big advantage to carry going forward.
Still early on, but it's a different situation because you look, the response of Juninho is not the same ones in the previous game. Now, directly 3 defenders. It was like he knew what happened in the previous league. He knew that he was having a hard time to go forward, hype up the pitch, to create these chances, and now he needs to do something else. He needs to do something different than before because he knows the only one that has beat him in this competition is him, his talent tree, and now, in this moment, there's no room for mistake. There's no room for this approach, this opportunity, because both players are really close to be the champion. But for the moment,
Thailand guy on a double bar defense. It's Danilo.
35 minutes gone. Thailand 1.
It's Magalhaes.
Brazil 0.
Just a lot. No.
It has been magical to watch Talent ply his trade and do what he does best.
Neymar.
So far, so good.
Changing a plank.
In leg 3. Brazil, though. Is there a response from Juninho?
What a goal! Man.
There is that response that we haven't seen against Talent in the past. He finds the equaliser and sets us up for an amazing rest of leg 3. 1-1.
That through ball.
And this 3 defender, but it's working.
Out of this 3,
right after switch the formation. And now the thing is like, you keep with that formation, you move back to your main formation. Wonderful hit back pass.
Fred, man.
And
Fred.
Wonderful finishing. Is Brazil with the draw. It's Juninho with the draw. And it's time to breathe a little bit because you know, you don't wanna see the run, the timing running up, and you're losing against talent sweet Harry. But finally, nice response.
1-1, and it's a response we needed to see. I keep saying that, but we did, because Talon, we've seen him set up shop. He defended after scoring a 20th minute goal against Juninho. So if a couple of attacks went by the wayside for the Brazilian and Talon started to find his defensive footing, this could have gotten very frustrating very quickly for Juninho. He could have felt the tournament slipping out of his hands, but the reply on point, and it sets us up. We're still in the first half, by the way, so half time approaching, but sets us up for a second half that could be really explosive.
Yeah, we see Juninho coming back to his formation, his main one. In the other hand, we saw Talon C with a really interesting advanced tactics he's putting on his player. As we saw, he's playing with 2 AMF, and he's putting offensive instruction to both of them just to go forward, hype up the pitch every single time he regains the ball. It's one of his keys on this tactic, on that defensive on paper formation. But at the end, a really good formation, obviously in good hands, in the hands of one of the best players all over the world, Talon Sweet from Thailand.
So we're underway in the Fame Your Game Cup final. It's gone the distance. As long as Talon's involved, we always knew it would. We're here in leg 3, in the best of 3. It is 1 apiece, and it is 1 goal each. Here in leg 3.
My God, he's doing mistake.
Set up for pure cinema. 2 minutes added on, and Ronnie is, well, he's broken the back lines. Can he find another blue shirt in the box? It will stay alive here for Brazil, but that's quick reactions from Thailand. The defence clears it, and there is the half-time whistle. 1-1.
Harry, how crazy it is. We still have 24 minutes more to enjoy this grand final.
Yeah.
And potentially an extra time and potentially an penalty
it's
shootout.
so
We will
let's
see
go with the second
if
half,
we are
man.
seeing the talent suite taking part in this game.
This is
Potentially,
still
no, not
1-1.
potentially, obviously.
It's
Because
guaranteed.
obviously
It's guaranteed.
the chance to be in a penalty shootout is high. It's really high. But we'll see. No, I love the reaction from Juninho. Now, the mental game is key with the 3 center back. He's proving that no, he went back to the 4 defenders, but he's having a hard time to be as accurate, as aggressive as before, and it's talent sweep. Maybe for the moment with initiative in this third leg.
Just taking a quick moment to look back on these players' careers as we kick off the second half. Obviously, Talon won the Bayern München club event in the Allianz Arena over in Germany. We then saw Juninho come over to Manchester, just up the road, won the Old Trafford club event finals there. Both represented their respective clubs at the World Finals. Both fell short, but one of them has to become the bride here. The other one will remain the bridesmaid, but who is going to take centre stage and be crowned our winner? Brazil looking really good here, Rony, with the cross, and it's to the head of Richarlison. It's who you'd want taking that chance, but it is not good enough.
We can say, man, maybe Richarlison is not the man for the big games because we haven't seen so far in the semi-final and the finals.
That is a really good chance. And Brazil, since the half-time resumption, definitely have looked strong. Now, what response is there from Thailand?
Wow,
it seems really strong in this start of the second half. Juninho with another move. Now Richarlison, wonderful pass from Rafael Veiga, looking for that low through pass, but this time no. Need to restart his play a little bit, waiting more. He's approaching for the secondary lines, half up the pitch. Now the chance for Talon Sui, looking on the right wing, but it's no. It's Arthur, the Brazilian, former FC Barcelona, many clubs, and with that recovery, wonderful. Now Marquinhos.
Marquinhos, crossfield ball. Brazil looking really good coming forward. Richarlison near side. He's drifted out quite wide since the second half has started, and it's not really where you want him. It's not where he's best utilised. You want him on the end of those crosses. But for now, I think any attack, it doesn't matter who is in what position. Juninho is just looking for that killer edge here. Likewise on the other side, for Talon, he wants to put red shirts forward. He's still playing a defensive game plan. You can see there at the bottom of the screen, that blue bar. But that's just to shore up and make sure the threats of Brazil, the Richarlisons, the Freds, the Neymars, of course, can't get in behind. That's been key for Juninho up to this point. And something tells me Talon is trying to counter that with his defensive game plan.
Well, let's take a look at the substitution from both sides. As usually, the left back, right back, and both AMF are the keys. Now, the Talon Sui formation, he now has to adjust the advanced instruction of offensive for both the new AMF into the game. On the other hand, we will see Juninho, that which kind of formation he will put it for the last part of the game. 4-4-2 with that quick counter, trying to protect a little bit more the wings in a really impressive way to use that formation in this moment of the match. But for some reason that he only knows for sure, he sees this tactic as the best to face these last moments, not the last 15 minutes, if I'm not wrong, in this third match. And well, let's see, Harry, let's see if the substitution are game changers in this third match, in this third leg of the grand final of this competition.
I'm full of hypothetical questions here today, but is there a final effort from Talon? Is there anything left in the tank for Juninho? It's been a long day, but Brazil and Thailand are the only two nations remaining. Referee has given a foul towards Talon Sui, so it will be possession in the hands of Thailand. But with less than 10 minutes to go, don't forget, extra time penalties. But if there's a winner in the 90, it's going to come in the next 10 minutes. Richarlison's off. So a key focal point removed and another one reintroduced for Juninho. Talon starting to build now defensively, had to be alert there to Juninho.
As Banderson now is having a hard time to clearing that ball, connecting with looking for Richarlison again. Now critical moment for the Brazilian, leaving up his play. Now Arana going forward, looking for his DMF. Marquinhos thinking about where to connect. That's low, but missing that pass. That would be the counter by Snow, because he's taking his time. Talon said no one wants to make a mistake. Harry.
Juninho was trying to do the exact same thing that Talon is doing. He wants the last attack of this game.
Yep.
But Juninho gave the ball away sloppily. Will that spell his demise here?
Whoa.
As Talon through one-on-one.
Wow, what a goal! That was Thailand scored finally.
Surely now.
At last he scores, and he is the champion.
Brink of elimination in the group stages. From the brink.
This game ended, man. Sure,
of
this game ended here.
in the semi-finals.
With the Thailand
in the final, surely the last kick of the game. Surely now, he's stolen from the jaws of defeat a famous victory here in Liverpool to make it Talon Usui into the lead. Unbelievable. It's emotional. But surely now we have our winner of the Fame Your Game Cup. We knew it would come down to taking your chances, and he took it with aplomb.
He had that game on
that play on his mind, and he perfectly executed. And he's the champion, man. Congratulations.
The champion of this FIFA
Congratulations to Thailand guy, man. He's the champion.
Unbelievable.